Hi everyone.
Yeah.
Um, Hello, it's me again, Jenny. Um, Freddie had done a video earlier today, and so now we're gonna do my video on our perspective about those who do those dangerous, really heavy set of the bench press stuff, and it was really scary. And I asked Freddie, "What were you watching?" He said, "Well, I was watching these bench press accidents. They're pretty creepy and gross." I'm like, "Did you see more?" He said, "No." I'm like, "Why? I want to see it." And so I saw for myself. It's like so dangerous. I mean, a lot of these guys who lift these really heavy bench press, they're really like big frame guys, you know. I mean, even if they may not be sculpted or like full of muscles, you know. I mean, some of these guys can be really overweight or really out of shape, you know, but they claim to be lifting a lot of weight. And this one video that I told Freddie to make sure that he attaches along with our video, it's this big guy who sits there, and then right when they gave him that bench press thing, it looked really heavy, and it just crushed him down to half his body, and he looked really overweight and out of shape. And the bench press bar, like the barbell, just totally crushed him down to half. It crushed his rib cage down to half part of his body. That was disgusting, and it was just awful. So I'm just like traumatized by that. After I saw that video, I did not want to see any more of those videos again. It was disgusting. And it's kind of like a waste of life. You live up to that age in life, and you're preparing yourself for this amazing so-called competition day event for yourself, and then to happen that it end up being that instead of winning, you end up dying. And so I just feel like this is really ridiculous, you know, about competition. I know some people like, I want to compete, I want to compete. That's what drives me to compete, by working hard and getting motivation. I like the challenge, you know. But sometimes too much of a challenge can lead to your death, and you leave so many family members behind, people who care about you and love you. Is it really worth it? And I kind of think that sometimes when you're very competitive, and regardless if you're in a league or like a competition event that you go to every year, or whatever you want to do with your life, I think people who are so driven by winning and winning, or being ranked to the first place of winning, I think that drives you even more crazy. I think it has a lot to do with this major ego, like, I gotta win first place, even if I'm second, third, that's still good. I gotta win, I gotta do this, you know? And sometimes you end up taking your own life. And so this video that Freddie is going to include as part of an attachment, watch the video, and you know what I'm talking about. It's totally disgusting. And so I assume the guy pretty much died. It looks like the barbell went straight half into his body, breaking all his rib cages, and all the internal bleeding. There's no way he could have survived in that one. So another movie I recommend, which I'm not sure if Freddie had mentioned in his other video, was Peaceful Warrior. Again, it's called Peaceful Warrior. It's about this gymnast who's really into competition stuff, and he's into gymnastics. And it's kind of like a long movie that kind of drags, but it's a really good movie. It's kind of coming to like a realization for him that why get so stressed out, why get so challenged into the competition. Why not just do it because you enjoy gymnastics? You know, why not do it out of health and wellness? Why does it have to be kind of like pushing yourself, getting the ego revved up, you know? So it's kind of like, do it because you enjoy it. Do it because it's part of your lifestyle, and not because you're challenging yourself to an extreme end of like, I gotta win first place, I gotta beat the guys, I gotta be the best of the team members. You know, it's always about me, 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 me. Why not just like reduce that ego and the attitude and mentality of, I always have to be at my best. You can still be at your best in your own way. You don't have to strive yourself towards what people want, but rather what you want for yourself. And I think that's when you'll finally find inner peace in yourself and satisfaction, not based on other people's satisfaction and what people want out of you. So I kind of feel that the competition stuff, all the events, I think it kind of drives certain people overboard. Just like the guy in the Olympics who did the upright standing up with the weights, and he lifted up pretty high, and then his right arm broke backwards at the Olympics in China, and that was pretty disgusting. It was just like, push yourself so far, all this heavy weightlifting, and try to push it up into the air. the barbell with all those heavy weights. Now his whole life is ruined, and he will never be able to lift again, especially with a broken arm. Once your arm is broken, or any parts of your body that's broken, it's going to be really hard to put any weight on that, and so it's never going to be the same again. So just think about how far are you willing to go, you know, that will lead to injuries and stuff like that, you know. It's just better off to just kind of release that ego and let it go, and do certain activities or certain athletic sports that you like, and make it part of your lifestyle, and to enjoy it. Not a matter of like competing and satisfying others and trying to satisfy it to yourself, but then you get through all these, you get a lot of stress, you get a lot of like butterflies in your stomach, you just to be your best, to compete, you know. It's kind of like being a runner. It's like you don't really need to join the marathon, really. You could just run around your area, and that could be a satisfaction. You don't have to pay out money to those marathon events. You might as well keep your money and tell them to keep their fruits and bag of chips and hot dogs and water bottle or Gatorade. You can buy that yourself, so you could save your money. You don't have to join the marathon. You can just run around in your area and do your running. That could be self-satisfaction. But some people like to join events. They like to be in a crowd. They like to feel like they're in a competitive environment or event, or they like to feel as part of an organization annually, you know. So there's a lot of different ways of doing it. But anyways, make sure when you get a chance, watch that YouTube video that we're attaching, the guy with the bench press accident. And that was really disgusting. So watch that, and then think about what you want in life for yourself, not what others want or what's satisfactory or what you're trying to prove to other people. So that's all I have to say. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget about Mr. Sifu Freddie Lee's new book release called Reflections. Alright guys, check it out. You could buy it through CreateSpace, or you could order it through Amazon. And you're welcome to, it's optional if you would like Freddie's autograph, famous autograph. And he also has photos that you can purchase through him on his website at freddiesmodernKungFu.com. And he's got some really cool photos. What is it under?
You mean under store?
It's under store, okay, on his website. So click on store, and then you'll get to see several photos, and you can select whichever ones you want. He only offers one size, 8 by 10, and they're $12 each.
Yeah.
Alright guys, Freddie has had several fans that had ordered some photos and some books. So come on guys, we welcome the support and enjoy, and hope you enjoy the book, and it's part of your souvenir. And for being part of FMK, Freddie's Modern Kung Fu. See ya, good night.